Okay, then so I will admit I done fucked up. What is it, meant to stream earlier than this? It's been a week, but we're doing this now, I guess. And we'll move to the story quest later. Yeah. So we're gonna quick start this.
Hey, do you hear that? Sounds like someone's arguing over there. Let's go see what's happening.
After all these years, Senpai, I was hoping it would never come to settling this with real swords.
Cut out that weak-sounding nonsense. Come on, it's between you and me. There can be only one victor.
Why are those two fighting on the road?
Someone else is here. Hey, get away from here, you two!
Yeah, we're disciples of the Kono Ito art, and are about to settle things with a duel. We don't want anyone getting in the way, especially outsiders like you who know nothing of the sword arts.
Whoa, come on now. You're the ones fighting in the middle of the road. And what do you mean, we know nothing of the sword arts? When it comes to wielding a sword, the traveler here is super strong.
So, you're just another person looking to steal our chance to compete. In that case, we'd better team up and deal with this outsider first. What say you, Senpai?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Hey.
What's up with these guys? Oh, now they're suddenly charging at us. Ah, watch out!
Does this work?
This single chance belongs to the Kono Ito art.
I should have imbued that with Hydra, but oh well.
I miscalculated.
Oh.
Don't hold back!
Let's play.
I also wasn't paying attention to my health.
Show me what you've got.
Oh, there you go.
You finally got them to stop. Hey, you two! This is all just a big misunderstanding. We're just passing through here. We didn't want to steal anything.
Yeah, the, what is it? Alhaitham isn't completely built yet, but he is somewhat usable, so I'm playing him.
Senpai, how could this happen? This youngster completely overwhelmed us with only a few moves. I thought this would be our chance to show the power of the Kono Ito art to the world. Who knew we would be defeated before we even set foot in the arena?
No need to say any more. What happened here only proves that we're out of our depth. Master did always tell us that no matter how strong you may become, there is always someone stronger. But we didn't listen. As for this entry ticket, I'm afraid that no matter which of us use it, the results would be the same.
Wait, what are you two mumbling about? You guys were at each other's throats just a moment ago.
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding. We're disciples of the Kono Ito art. Just now, we were about to duel to see who would enter the Warrior Spirit sword fighting exhibition. This competition is very important to any practitioner of the sword arts, and since we rarely see anyone pass through here, we mistook you for a competitor trying to steal our entry ticket. Again, I apologize. Just a moment, please. If it wasn't for you, I would have never realized my own inadequacy.
Right. Our fight just now was a real eye-opener. I know now that I must further cultivate both my mind and my swordsmanship. Senpai, I have an idea. Why don't we give the entry ticket to her?
Fine by me. Only a real swordsman is qualified to stand in the Warrior Spirit arena. We still require more training.
Wait. You mean you want the traveler to compete instead of you?
It's up to you if you want to join. Either way, this entry ticket is useless to us now. We bid you two farewell.
And there they go, just like that. Ugh. So what do we do about this entry ticket they left us? Let Paimon see here. Warrior Spirit Sword Fighting Competition, hosted by the Yashiro Commission. Since it's being held by the Yashiro Commission, Why don't we go to the Kamisato estate and ask about it?
Yeah, the commissioner's commission. Ooh.
Off we go.
Oh, this is just the Inazuma shit. Right. Hadn't unlocked that. And Honda Cuisine. Hey. So once again we are back to
Traveler, Paimon, good to see you. Unfortunately, both the Commissioner and Miss Kamisato are out on business for the day. They are not here at the estate.
Oh, we're not here to see them today. Actually, we were hoping to ask about the Warrior Spirit sword fighting exhibition. You know, the event being hosted by the Yashiro Commission.
Ah, so the Traveler wants to enter the competition too. I'm terribly sorry, but we were flooded with applicants and all the entry tickets were already issued last week. But if you want tickets to see the final exhibition match, I'll see what I can do. Perhaps I can get you some.
Oh, no. Let us explain. We were able to get our hands on an entry ticket today, but we haven't decided whether or not to participate. We wanted to get some info about it first. From the sound of it, this competition is really popular.
Indeed. Warrior Spirit is a competition with a rich history in Inazuma. Not only is it a good opportunity for martial artists to test their strength, but it is also a form of honor. The almighty Shogun hopes to use this opportunity to spread the elegance of the art of the sword to more people. The upcoming competition has introduced many new formats to appeal to a wide variety of spectators. Traveler, since you already have an entry ticket, you should enter the competition. By the way, given you've only heard about the competition today, you probably don't know yet, but Miss Kamisato just...
Why hesitate when faced with such a great opportunity? If you're not honored to be a part of Warrior Spirit, there's no need for you to hold on to that entry ticket. There are plenty of others who are eager to enter.
What are you saying, Hirotatsu? That's not how we speak to our guests.
I don't mean any insult, Madarame. On the contrary, I would love to see the Traveler in action. Everyone here has heard of you. Even Miss Kamisato thinks highly of you. I always assumed you'd be someone we'd all look up to, but now it seems everything we heard were nothing more than rumors. You lack spirit. And as for your swordsmanship, well, I'm sure it's mediocre at best. Otherwise, you wouldn't hesitate even for a second about joining the competition.
Hey, come on, Hirotatsu. The Traveler isn't from a martial family. Besides, spirit and swordsmanship can also be displayed other ways besides competitions.
Can you believe this guy? That makes two groups of people talking down to us on the same day! There's nothing Paimon hates more than people underestimating the Traveler when they don't even know her! Well, maybe feeling hungry is worse, but still! But this Hirotatsu guy doesn't even know you! How can he say that you lack spirit and ability? Oh, that's it! Paimon's mad now! Oh, he deserves an ugly nickname like,
can run your mouth all you like, but this isn't something that can be proven with words. I, Hirotatsu, am a true warrior, and don't need to go around bragging to make a name for myself. I'll take my leave now.
I apologize about Hirotatsu. He's the type of person that tends to just say whatever comes to his mind.
Does that mean you're entering the competition? Great! Paimon approves! Show not the sharpest samurai that you're the real deal!
The competition starts on Rito in 2 days. I didn't get a chance to tell you just now, but Miss Kamisato left for Rito today to discuss competition matters with Miss Hiragi Chisato.
Oh, really? In that case, let's go meet Ayaka and Rito! We can ask her for more details about the competition!
Traveler Paimon, nice to see you again. Welcome back to Inazuma.
Nice to see you too, Ayaka! Actually, we've decided to enter the Warrior Spirit sword fighting exhibition. We heard you two were making preparations on Rito, so we thought we'd come and check things out.
What a coincidence. We just finished talking about the Archon's emissary and whether the Traveler would be interested in the exhibition. And now here you are.
The Archon's emissary? What's that?
Oh, you've never heard of it? Didn't you come rushing back to Inazuma because of Miss Ayaka's letter?
Letter? What letter?
Never mind that now. Paimon, you were asking about the Archon's emissary?
Yeah, what's that?
The Archon's emissary has a special responsibility in the Warrior Spirit event. However, it's hard to describe without touching on the origins of this event. Warrior Spirit originated from ancient Inazuman legends. It is said that a long time ago, the martial artist who was crowned champion would be granted the special honor of meeting and engaging in a sword duel with the Almighty Shogun. However, the Almighty Shogun was far more powerful than any human being. In a direct confrontation, the duel would be over in an instant. Therefore, the Almighty Shogun would send one of her familiars as an emissary to the martial artist, who would then provide assistance and protection in the fight against the Shogun.
Wait, so the job of the emissary is to fight alongside someone against the Shogun so they won't lose instantly.
Because the Almighty Shogun decided to convey her skills and the will to protect the citizens of Inazuma through the form of martial arts, the duel was then aptly named Warrior Spirit. Later, the event evolved into a competition that focused on the art of swordsmanship, and the tradition of a duel with the divine has been retained as the final exhibition match of the competition. This final match allows later generations to understand the origin of Warrior Spirit and the meaning of martial arts.
Whoa. Sounds like a pretty important event.
Yes. Nowadays, the Almighty Shogun won't attend the exhibition match in person, but she will still send a special envoy to fight on her behalf to display her divine strength.
Wait, okay, so I got confused. That's what I was thinking it was at first. I thought, that it sounded like that was not what it was, but apparently it is.
Of course, the role of the martial artist goes to the winner of the competition, and the divine familiar will be fulfilled by a true swordsman, a role also known as the Archon's emissary. This time, I will be fulfilling the role of the Archon's emissary.
So when I win all the other matches, which I will because I can do them as much as I want until I win, you'll fight her, I'll fight her?
Oh, so that's what this is all about. Paimon gets why this competition is so popular now. After all, Ayaka is popular among the citizens of Inazuma.
Paimon's right. Though the Shirazaki Himegimi attends some festival ceremonies from time to time, it's not often that we get to see her excellent swordsmanship up close. The Almighty Shogun said that this time, we need to host a competition aimed at the public and recruit a powerful ambassador to promote it. Oh, and by the way, this is Onodera from Yae Publishing House. He specializes in organizing events and was sent to assist us. He was the one who suggested that Ayaka be the Archon's emissary. In addition, he proposed 2 strategies to increase the popularity of the competition: expanding the target audience and increasing word of mouth. His ideas have been most effective.
Wow, those ideas sound pretty professional. But, what do they actually mean?
Well, expanding the target audience means getting more people involved in the competition. Previously, competitors were required to be practitioners of one of Inazuma's schools of swordsmanship. However, this time, the requirements are different. Anyone who has a passion for martial arts can participate, regardless of nationality or status. Some combat regulations have similarly been adjusted. Weapons are no longer limited to one-handed swords. Any close-range weapon that meets the length and weight requirements can be used. As for increasing word of mouth, in my personal experience, the most effective method is to hold a vote. That's right. In the past, it was the almighty Shogun who decided what the Archon's emissary would wear in the exhibition match. But this time, with support from the almighty Shogun, we'll be giving that choice to the audience.
Wait, what? Oh god, they're gonna make her wear something embarrassing, aren't they?
People can vote on one of the 4 seasonal styles, such as cherry blossoms or autumn leaves. Miss Kamisato will wear whichever outfit receives the most votes.
Okay, not as free for open form as I thought it was.
Although voting won't begin until the day of the competition, my retainers have already been speculating on which theme will win.
Thought we were to get an epic 4chan poll moment where North Korea wins.
These plans are only possible because Miss Kamisato agreed to be the Archon's emissary. I know this must be a lot of pressure for you, Miss Kamisato.
No, not at all. It's an honor for me to have an opportunity to promote the sword arts. If anything, it's your dedication to the event that everyone will appreciate.
You flatter me, Miss Kamisato. Now then, I must get back to preparing some final details regarding the vote. So please, excuse me.
Traveler Paimon, now that you're here, Miss Chisato and I can show you around the competition venue.
That'd be great! Let's go!
Before we do that, well, this is just sword fighting, so I'm pretty with Traveler, so I'm pretty sure I should give Bennett Aquila Favonia to the Traveler for this.
Go! Adventure time!
Whoa! Now this is an arena! Oh, Paimon had no idea the Outlander Affairs Agency would have a place like this!
Do they have Adeptus magic or something? Because that house was way smaller than this arena.
This is the indoor training area for the Konjo Commission. It's thanks to Miss Chisato that we were able to use this venue.
You're very welcome, Miss Ayaka. I'm only happy I could help.
Ooh, Chisato, what's that over there?
Oh, that? Well, it's...
Traveler, do you have a moment to talk? Where should I begin? Ah, yes, that. Nothing slips by you. To be honest, I felt a little apprehensive when I first heard that everyone wanted me to be the Archon's emissary. I've been making public appearances ever since I was a child, but this is the first time I've ever acted as the ambassador for such an event. Not to mention wearing an extravagant outfit while participating in combat.
It's self-aware, because you can buy a skin for that's a really extravagant outfit. Though to be honest, her current outfit is, her default outfit is still pretty fucking extravagant.
In the past, only the most skilled swordsmen of a reputable clan in Inazuma were qualified to be the Archon's emissary. I'm afraid my skills can't even begin to compare to theirs. I was worried that I might not be up to the task, so I wanted to write to you and ask for your advice at that time. Yes, I know. But that's probably why I didn't send the letter in the end. You've helped me many times before, and you've always lent me your ear when I speak about my troubles. But if I'm always turning to you for help, it almost feels like you're somehow besting me. Is it strange for a friend to think that way? Thank you. I was really delighted to learn that you also entered the competition.
Hey, Ayaka! Uh-huh? What were you two chatting about?
I was just saying that it's delightful to have the Traveler join the competition. Given her reputation in Inazuma, the competition is sure to be even more exciting.
I think this game has a lot of lighting glitches like that.
Yep. Having the Traveler join will definitely heat things up a little.
Paimon's right. I look forward to seeing you perform.
It's getting late and Miss Chisato and I must return now. The two of you should have a good rest for the next couple days. I'll see you on the day of the competition.
Thanks, you two. Will do. See you on the day of the competition.
Oh, a lot of build up to this one. You don't expect, was it more minor events to have this much talking in them?
Oh, look! There's Ayaka and Chisato!
Traveler Paimon, you made it. Did you rest well yesterday?
That's the Traveler, composed as always.
It's important to keep a good mood before a competition. We're in it to win it!
Looks like you all are in good spirits today. Everything should be set to go for the opening match.
Speaking of which, are these two boxes for voting?
That's right, I've arranged everything. The box on the left contains the ballots for Warrior Spirit, while the box on the right is for the other events. The results will be revealed in the third round of the competition. And given how strong the Traveler is, you're practically guaranteed to make the third round, right?
You bet!
Mr. Onodera, we'll start with the box for Warrior Spirit then.
All right, thank you.
Things are about to start soon! Let's head to the arena!
Good luck, Traveler. I hope you'll do well in the competition.
Well, Miss Ayaka and I should go watch the matches. See you.
Oops, accidentally skipped. Hey.
Off we go!
Hey. Also, what pity am I on? I know it wasn't long ago. Okay, so not long ago I got a 4-star either. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get a. I don't think I'm gonna get yelled indefinitely. Yeah, we're about 16 pity. See, I did. We're getting yelled on. Not sure if it makes a difference, but just in case it does, I will give Traveler the equivalent of Avonia. Yeah, so I think I guess. Enter a special defensive state. Upon making a perfect trigger that deals counter attack damage to the opponent. To move that the trigger in 3 perfect periods, revving lasted 15 seconds. Okay, so you don't get a new weapon anyway. Hey, let's play hard, see if that goes. Never done anything like this before, so I have no idea how hard it is. Hey, that's not a sword. Suppose they did say any weapon as long as it meets the length and weight requirements. But wouldn't the spear be too long for a sword competition? Oh. Hello there, Tobias. Who wasn't paying attention. Hit me again. I dare you. Hey. Wait. Did I accidentally? Yeah, fuck. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to leave. Hey. Hey. I'm doing really good. How are you? Hey. So let's start. Yeah, doing fairly good. He is a pretty big guy. He has drawn on facial hair with Sharpie. That's how I know he's dangerous. I suppose that's actually part of his helmet, maybe? Because it doesn't look like facial hair. Hey. Yeah, that one was really fucking slow. Yeah. This one's really hard to parry. It takes forever. There we go. There we go. Hey. Hey. Hit me. There you are.
Today's the 3rd day of the competition. The voting results for Ayaka's outfit should be ready, right? Let's check the bulletin board in Inazuma City.
Wait, what? Huh. Guess we're doing this now.
Paimon wonders which outfit theme won.
Also, it didn't work out the way I thought I did. Thought I could give Traveler good weapons. Apparently I can't. So we'll give Bennett his Favonia back.
Off we go.
Yeah, well. Yeah, you know, when I was told the crowd was deciding what Ayaka would wear, I was expecting something funny. I'll be honest.
Oh, there's already a crowd gathering in front of the bulletin board. Let Paimon see! Coming through!
Yelan and Hu Tao Banner, they're both really strong characters. I was originally gonna roll for Yelan. In fact, I still am, but I was gonna be more likely to get her. I wasn't originally planning on getting Al Hatham, but I ended up getting him because I got his weapon when I decided to throw a couple wishes at the weapon banner randomly. So if not for that, I probably would have went for Yelan instead of Al Hatham.
Oh, I didn't expect the votes to differ by that much. I thought for sure that Masako would win, given that warrior spirit is a competition unique to Inazuma.
So I guess they voted for the Fontaine outfit then, because that's her new actual skin.
Just as I predicted. After all, the case files of Miss Orith is a recent bestseller. Not only is the story interesting, but the book's illustrations of Fontaine outfits are also really unique.
Yeah. Said I like Alhaitham, but I wasn't originally going to pull for him because of I didn't have a good weapon for him. But I fucked around with the weapon banner and managed to pull his 5-star for some reason.
Besides, don't you think that Miss Orith's character is a good fit for Miss Kamisato?
A 10th wish I've ever put on the weapon banner, and it got me fuck Alhaitham's 5-star.
Well, Miss Orith is fiercely competitive, but loves to play pranks on others, which is nearly the complete opposite of Miss Kamisato. However, it'll be interesting to see Miss Kamisato in a Fontaine outfit.
Huh? What are you talking about? Paimon's kinda confused. Oh, look! There are some options for the outfits! Pretty please Kitsune Guji? The case files of Miss Orith? Hold on! Didn't they say the choices were gonna be between the 4 seasons of Inazuma? When did they switch to cosplay outfits from light novels?
Maybe they had a change in plans.
Paimon thinks we need to find out what happened. Come on, let's find Ayaka at the Yashiro Commission.
Wait, so it is a funny outfit? Well, I mean, it's her skin, but it is funny. Something funny is going on. Oh, there it is. All right, Kamisato Estate. Yeah. Also, for the record, he's not Dendro Kaching. Kaching is Electro Alhaitham.
I'm terribly sorry. I was the one who mixed up the 2 voting boxes. By the time Mr. Onodera came back from his business trip, the results had already been announced.
In an effort to keep things confidential, we specifically didn't mark the ballots with the title of the poll. I regret that decision now that everything's gone mixed up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I wasn't sure what I was expecting, but I figured that I guess that's how they justify having her in her skin. Gotta say, it's a nice fucking skin, but I wouldn't spend. I'm not spending money on it.
No way! Something did go wrong with the outfit voting!
Traveler Paimon, it seems you've also heard about the results.
Yeah, and we're not the only ones. It felt like everyone we saw on the way here was talking about it. What are you going to do?
Miss Kamisato, we're the ones responsible for this blunder. I'll go reorganize a vote right now, and we'll set things straight.
Please wait, Onodera. There might be yet another solution. The poll error is something that only the competition organizers are aware of. The public didn't seem to notice anything wrong with the ballots.
Oh, you got it? Yeah, I wouldn't, but I don't blame you. It is a really nice skin.
Moreover, there were no complaints when people thought that outfits from popular works would make an appearance in the exhibition match. On the contrary, everyone seemed to think it was a special surprise. Since our goal was to generate interest in the competition, the consequences of this mistake shouldn't be viewed as a blunder.
Yeah, what is it? It is a really nice skin. I think it's probably one of the nicer skins in the game, but as I said, I wouldn't get it.
Wait, Ayaka, so do you mean that...
Yes, I think we should just make the best of this mistake. In the final exhibition match, I'll simply wear whichever outfit accumulated the most votes.
You got greedy on Yalan weapon banner, so you're going for Aqua Simulacra and spent a lot of wishes on it?
Yes, but that will make things difficult for you, Miss Kamisato. Unlike outfits tailored for martial arts, the outfits from the novels aren't designed for combat.
It won't be a problem. The Fontaine-style dress from the novel shouldn't be too heavy, so it won't affect my abilities. I'll try to get used to it, even if it's quite different than something I'm accustomed to wearing.
Wow, Ayaka is speaking calmly, but Paimon can still feel her courage.
Was it so? Did you get Staff of Homa then? No, wait, now it's our. Oh, I see. You went even further. How much money did that cost you? So you got R5 Aqua Simulacra. How many Staff of Homas did you get, and how many standard banner 5-star weapons did you get?
All right, I understand. In that case, we'll proceed with Miss Kamisato's proposal. The outfit we prepare for the reader's meet and greet will be tailored and adjusted according to Miss Kamisato's figure. We'll ensure that the outfit is completely ready for the exhibition match.
160 total pulls? Oh, that's not as bad as I thought it'd be. mean, worst case scenario is 65 pulls for full pity, I believe, on weapon banner, and 2 cycles to guarantee a banner weapon. So yeah, that could have been a lot worse than 160 total pulls.
Thank you. It's a lot to handle, but I'm sure you can manage.
Yeah, it could have been a lot harder. At least it was the best weapon banner.
Will you really be okay wearing some character's cosplay in the exhibition match? You're not pushing yourself because we're here, are you?
No, please don't worry. I actually feel relaxed and even a little joyful at the moment. Before, the thought of wearing a fancy dress on the stage of the exhibition match had me worried. I was concerned about whether I would be presentable enough to meet the audience's expectations. However, if I'm wearing the same clothes as a fictional character, then it shouldn't be too big of an issue. The detective in the novel is known for being mischievous and doing things her own way.
Yeah, what is it? I'm gonna be honest with you. What is it? My luck in this game has been mostly terrible on the event character banners. I've done actually pretty surprisingly good on the standard and weapon banner, but the character banners I always get fucked over. Alhaitham was actually the first 50-50 I won.
Everyone watching the exhibition match will be able to experience something new in a traditional form.
And I literally had to hit 80 pity for him, even if I did win the 50-50.
And that's not all. Deep down, I've always been looking forward to the day I could wear something different from what I normally do. Traveler, not long after we met, I remember you mentioning that Liyue, Mondstadt, and every nation has their own unique fashion. At that time, I couldn't imagine that one day I would be able to experience all these foreign places. But now, all those wishes that were once impossible don't seem so far out of reach. Besides, my mother was always curious about outfits from other countries when she was alive. This time, I will be able to fulfill my mother's dream.
Wait, our mother's dream was to have her daughter dress up like a rich woman from Fontaine? Okay, weird mother ambition, but okay.
Thinking about it that way, this special outfit can indeed be called a surprise.
Huh. In that case, this whole accident with the vote turned out to be a good thing. Well, now that this is all settled, let's get ready and go to the arena.
Yes, I know you will do great, Traveler. Onodera and I will also head to the arena to watch your fight once we've confirmed my outfit's measurements.
Yeah. Yeah, what is it? I'll show you. Yeah, this is the, I said, the luckiest I've gotten on any banner. 10 wishes. Yeah. Literally in total. And I got a 5-star. I think I've done slightly worse. I think my best is 16 wishes between. On this one. So that's nearly. But as I said, this one, I don't think I've ever gotten 5-star on a character banner outside of Pity. And besides Alhaitham, I've never won a 50-50.
Adventure time.
And as I said, I guess what it takes for me to win a 50-50 is what it takes for me to win a 50-50 is hitting 80 wishes. You might wail on Dea. I've heard a lot of people complain about her kit. I've got to say, I don't understand it. This game is so fucking easy, you could beat it with anything, basically. I think most people pull for waifu value rather than meta. Or playstyle, how much they enjoy the playstyle. Also, do I have enough? Yeah. Oops. See, I always do shit on these banners. Did good on this over time, and this. I said 10 wishes total, and I got a 5-star on that one. But I fucking suck at the character banner, event banners. Right. Yeah, I think I'll roll for Dea when she comes out. I said I really like Dea, and I don't really mind having a Pyro support. In fact, I'd like it because I'd like a Pyro Burgeon procer for my Alhaitham. So that'd be nice to have for me anyway. Ooh, this Aramite fucker.
Your journey ends here.
Fuck. Hey, hit me. Keep parrying, but don't hit it properly. Hey. Hit it. Fuck. You messed up that one big time. Hey, there we are. Come on. Hit it. Big fuck. Wore off. Damn you. I thought it was gonna parry automatically. Hey. Yeah, Dia is really cool. I like her a lot. I find she's I think one of my favorite, if not my absolute favorite, one of my favorites from Sumeru, definitely. Oh my god, the dog. I never expected that. Formidable strike. Form a powerful strike that deals a considerable amount of physical damage to the opponent nearby. Oh, is that why it didn't block? Because it's literally just a really powerful strike I'm getting out of it now? I didn't read it last time, so maybe that was why I didn't parry. Oh well. This is the best fight in the game. As I was saying though, I like Dia a lot as a character. Probably gonna pull for her no matter how bad she is. Granted, I need... What is it? I do need a Burgeon procer regardless. Bennett can do it, but he can't do it particularly well. Wait, what the fuck? Wow. Oh. He's shouting me. He shall. Yeah, fuck, I can't get his attack patterns down. He's legitimately hardest boss in the game. Genshin Impact's hardest boss. Also, it's most adorable. Ah, so cute. Yes, got a single block off on him. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the hardest one so far. Unlocks in 15 hours, so I can't do all the event right now. Oh well. Special attacking state, woohoo. Hey. Yeah, I said I I don't understand why people pull like solely for the meta in this game. Everything is so fucking easy.
What's one more opponent?
Fuck.
Fall before me.
No.
I'm ready.
Damn it.
Listen over.
Fuck. Fuck. Way too early. Yeah, just pull for waifu. That's how you'll be happy.
Fall before me.
Yeah, wow.
Eat this.
Holy fuck. I guess we're doing this. I'm angry because I can't parry you. I'm not good at this.
Fall before me!
Oh. Anyway. Woohoo.
Your skills are superb. I've been thoroughly bested.
Ladies and gentlemen, after an exhilarating battle, the champion for the Warrior Spirit sword fighting exhibition has been decided. Give it up for the Traveler! Tomorrow, we will conduct the final exhibition match. The Traveler and Miss Kamisato versus the Almighty Shogun's chosen envoy, an autonomous humanoid known as the Magu Kengo.
It's always right. It is confusing as fuck, because first it sounded like the envoy fights with the winner, then it said the envoy fights against the winner, and now once again we're back to the envoy fights with the winner.
We'll see you then!
That was a most thrilling match, Traveler.
Congratulations, Traveler. You've certainly earned your title as the champion.
Paimon had no idea that tomorrow's opponent would be the Magu Kengo. That name sounds similar to that troublesome one we encountered on Yashiori Island. Oh, Paimon doesn't think it'll be an easy fight.
Oh, this is a spoiler for you? Oh yeah. Was it? Yeah, getting spoiled for the Warrior Spirit event. Truly the game is ruined for you.
Don't worry, Paimon. The Shogun's chosen envoy may be strong, but tomorrow's match doesn't prohibit the use of visions. We'll make a formidable team. As long as we can track its moves, an opportunity to strike back will present itself.
Oh, hearing your confidence sure makes Paimon feel better.
I cannot guarantee that we will win, but we must try our best. If just to give the crowd a show they will not forget.
I can tell you two are already raring to go, but it'd be best to conserve your energy and get some rest tonight.
We'll also be able to see Ayaka's new outfit when we wake up tomorrow.
I've already seen this.
Ayaka in a Fontaine dress. Oh, Paimon can't wait.
Ah, yes. Oh, well... Huh? Traveler? You too?
Sounds like there's no way around it, Miss Ayaka. Oh, if I wasn't busy tomorrow, I would have loved to come see as well.
Ah, I suppose it's settled then. I'll wait for you at the Kamisato estate tomorrow morning.
Wait, so it says go tomorrow morning, but it says unlocks in 15 hours. Oh, let's see if I get anything good. And it's a blue. See, I'm a prophet. That's a funny looking Yellon.
Benny!
Hey. Hey. Hey, so this is the last part. Wait, what? Oh wait, wait until next day.
Come to those.
Last their word. Oh boy.
Don't wait around.
It's about time to head over to the Kamisato estate and pick up a...
Yeah, this is taking quite a bit shorter than I thought it would be, so I think I might do some of the story quests I've been neglecting. Well, one of them, not sure I'd have time for two.
you're finally here.
Ugh, it's Hirotatsu. The Traveler already beat you a few days ago and won the championship. What else do you have to say?
Don't worry, I'm not here to cause trouble. I just wanted to apologize. Traveler, I lost to you fair and square a few days ago.
It feels like it was a couple minutes ago.
Your swordsmanship is excellent. Each strike was precise, but not aggressive, which speaks to your character. I ask your forgiveness for misjudging you and offending you with my words and actions. The two of you must be here to pick up Miss Kamisato. She's in the dressing room right now and should be out soon. Traveler, before the young lady comes out, I have a bit of a presumptuous request that I hope you can consider. Although the young lady has never mentioned today's exhibition match to us retainers, she has spared a few hours every evening to practice her swordsmanship, despite how busy she is. The young lady has always been diligent and conscientious, although it's just an exhibition match, and it won't matter if she loses. I trust that she will do her best to win. As a retainer, I do believe in her, of course, but I still hope you can support the young lady in the arena and ensure her safety.
Oh yeah, have you heard of the, what is it, big thing in the community? Have you heard of the Tainari situation?
Traveler, I leave the young lady in your hands.
Oh, that must be Ayaka!
Yeah, pretty fucking shocking.
Wow.
I gotta say, it definitely doesn't help.
What's the matter? Why are you two so silent? Is there something wrong with the outfit?
Yeah, what is it? Even if they change the voice actor, people are still gonna like see it in them. Yeah, and it feels kind of bad because Tainari is a pretty damn cool character. I quite like him. Yes, it also feels kind of weird talking about that. I said during Ayaka's big entrance. Yeah, I figured they're just gonna replace him like they did with Chinese Oz. And kind of with Barbara, but of course they didn't change the actor with Barbara, they just made her record different voice lines.
Not at all! Ayaka, you look amazing! You're radiating beauty! Yeah! You look like a spirited young lady who's just stepped off a boat from Fontaine!
Do you think so? I was worried that it might be a little over the top. I'm not sure I can pull this off.
I like how it's like barely any more ostentatious than her default outfit, but she's not sure she could pull it off.
But I'm relieved to hear your thoughts.
Paimon can't wait to see the look on everyone's faces when they see Ayaka!
Thank you for the compliments, Paimon. Traveler? Now that we're ready, let's head to the arena.
My lady, Traveler, I wish you all the best in the exhibition match.
Hey. Hey, can I? Yeah, I can just teleport there.
Hey, look! Miss Kamisato and the Traveler have arrived!
Although I've seen illustrations of this outfit before, seeing Miss Kamisato wear it truly brings some unique flair.
Oh, it was worth lining up super early to get front row seats. I'm really looking forward to today's match.
Wow. Ayaka became the center of attention the moment she appeared.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The Warrior Spirit Exhibition match is about to begin. Please enter the arena in an orderly fashion and take your seats.
Miss Kamisato, Traveler, please come with me.
Are you ready, Traveler?
I'm ready.
Good. Let's give it our best. I look forward to fighting beside you.
Wait, so this is a separate fight then? Yeah, I guess it is. Hey. Oh. He sure is handsome, isn't he? Hey.
Take this!
Whirling snow! What an overwhelming presence. Certainly worthy of being the Almighty Shogun's chosen envoy. But with you by my side, we will emerge victorious. Let's go!
For the record, I've never fought this before, so I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
Lightning flash! My apologies.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
Bellowing thunder!
Whirling snow! Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Oh, fuck. Yep.
My apologies.
I like how she apologizes. You're not sorry, you meant to do it. Oh, fuck.
Lightning flash!
Gave up on trying to avoid that one.
Sakura swirl! Yeah. Traveler! Ayaka! We're over here!
That was an extraordinary match. I don't know much about swordsmanship, but even I was caught up in the tense atmosphere of the arena. My heart's still pounding even now.
Your opponent's moves kept surprising Paimon, but it seems like the two of you were prepared for that.
No, I wasn't. I just kept getting hit by the AoEs because I gave up trying to run away from them.
Traveler, Miss Kamisato, congratulations on winning the exhibition match.
Hey, it's Sora! You came to watch the competition too?
I was ordered by the Almighty Shogun to observe this competition. You two displayed remarkable swordsmanship and cooperation. Not only did you present the beauty of the sword arts to the audience, I was also able to learn quite a bit myself.
Yeah, she'll incorporate that sword art information while using her bow.
I'm flattered.
All of you have been busy with various preparations for the competition. Today marks a perfect ending to this Warrior Spirit event. Your efforts have been recognized by the Almighty Shogun. I must return to the Tenshukaku and report on what happened at the exhibition match to the Almighty Shogun. Everyone, please excuse me.
Yeah. You see, she's actually like, you know how she's a Tengu? She's actually an owl. She can't move her eyes in her head, so she has to turn her head entirely. Otherwise, she can't look at anything else.
By the way, does everyone have plans now? If not, why don't we go to Uyu Restaurant for a victory meal?
If you think her head turning like that is creepy, you should see when she looks behind her.
Great idea! We've been so focused on the competition lately that it's been a while since we've had a good meal. Let's go!
What did they say? Who will? Oh boy.
It's nothing. The effects of winning are only now starting to sink in. Kujo-Sara said that she learned a lot from the fight, and so did I. Although the audience members might not have noticed, there were many moments where I would have been in trouble if it weren't for you by my side, drawing away the opponent's attacks. Without you, it would have been impossible for me to win on my own. It's just as I expected. My swordsmanship is still far from your level. Really? Hearing you say that makes me want to spar with you all of a sudden. To tell you the truth, I've been hoping for an opportunity to spar with you ever since we first met. That wish was half fulfilled today at the exhibition match. Sure. But until then, make sure you take good care of your sword. If I ever manage to steal it one day, your life will also be in my hands. I've always wanted to say something like that. Did it sound strange?
Wow, this conversation. Yeah, pretty much. What is it? I feel like Ayaka's lines are entirely written to make her as endearing as possible. And she always sounds like she's about to confess her love for you. It's really weird. I feel like it's a very intentional on the writers. I think that's a big part of the Genshin strategy, is try to endear you as much of the characters as possible so you'll empty your wallet into them. Huh. Is my stream bugging out? Because my thing just went and I dropped a lot of frames. The guy behind me, he's waiting for my answer. Oh yeah, there he is. He's totally not listening into the conversation. Yeah, not sure if my stream dropped a lot of frames. I'm not sure if it was missed. But as I was saying, Aka, her dialogue always seems to be as endearing as possible. Like they write her like that intentionally. Always seems like she's like a couple lines away from confessing her love to you. I feel like it's really intentional to get people to spend their money on her.
Hey, what's the holdup here? What are you talking about?
That's your cue to buy her outfit.
We were just talking about having a match to determine which of us is the superior sword fighter.
Yeah.
Wow, you are so serious when it comes to swordsmanship. But aren't you friends with the Traveler? Why do you need a match?
It's precisely because we're friends that we should spar often and learn from each other.
Oh, guess that kinda makes sense.
Traveler, keep all I just said a secret?
Huh? What did Ayaka say?
Nothing. Let's get going.
Yoo-hoo. Hey. Hey, not yet available. Oh, Ayaka really has a crush on the Traveler. Yeah, that seems to be what they definitely imply. As I said, it feels like... I always feel when I'm listening to her dialogue that it's like she's a couple sentences away from confessing her love to you. And I feel like that's a big part of the appeal for her, for a lot of people that really like her. Like, I feel like it's really intentional on behalf of the writers to try and get you to spend money on her. I feel like that's the vibe they want her to give off. Also, wait, what was it? Oh, yeah. Yeah, gotta claim some realm currency as well.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
So I can get that weekly thing over with. Now, seeing as Reddit things to do for the event, maybe I'll do one of the story quests I've been neglecting.
Maybe you're not. If you ever have any.
Aye. Anyway, that's the tournament arc over with. Until I can do this. Which one is it? So I can do that one. Yeah, I can't seem... Doesn't seem to be a prologue for this one like there was with the other one. The Lantern Rite, that's it. Granted, the Lantern Rite is literally basically Genshin's anniversary. Like, Genshin has an anniversary, but we all know the Lantern Rite is the real one. Hey. Let's change the title of the stream. Hey. Yeah, that's freaking weird. My cord got stuck in my keyboard. Hey. Yeah, we're gonna do the Zhongli, well, the first one anyway. Can't guarantee I'll get the second one done. And I'm,
Be faster.
actually, let's... Not that. Let's switch to...
Are you sure it has to be me?
Use the NPC on the dock. I was about to say I was with the flyover.
Quit following me. Too slow.
That sounds faster. Hey, which NPC on the dock? NPC with big hat? It doesn't seem to be here.
Quit following me. Squall and fury.
Oh, there. Wait, he doesn't take you.
Quit following me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have went to it before, but I think not. I haven't done the quest associated with it. I think it's still in my log.
Too slow.
So maybe I'll get tasked with doing that. Because it'll be... an NPC will be busy.
Too slow.
I'm telling you, getting Wanderer was worth it solely for the fucking flying. Like, even disregarding the fact that he's a pretty damn solid DPS, the fact that he can fucking fly just makes so much of the getting around the overworld easy.
Quit following me.
Takes the biggest inconveniences in the entire game and just makes them moot.
Quit following me. Behold.
Hey, is flying from here the fastest?
Squall and fury.
We'll go here first.
Too slow. Behold.
Woohoo. Yeah. Oh. Mine now.
Unnecessary.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
There's another chest behind the boat. Ooh, better grab that. I said the chest is mine under international maritime law.
Are these two your friends?
Yes. We had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair. and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
Oh boy.
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
Oh yeah, I love that. But he's gonna correct Rex Lapis about Rex Lapis.
We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token.
Yeah, talking the truth about the truth himself.
For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
Oh, no. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement.
Wait, that's canon? Like, it's canon that you need Mora to enhance weapons? I just thought that it was like, you know, you spend Mora because it's a gameplay thing. I didn't realize that it was actual in-lore explanation for that.
The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
Joke's on him, Zhongli's a polearm user.
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story. For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
Same dialogue options as before.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora? I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Oh my god, she's onto him.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Oh boy, that's a question to ask him, isn't it?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt.
Ah yes, Sonic fans after they lost Game of the Year.
The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Oh my god, it's a Fatui.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
Yeah, they always say they're archaeological researchers. Never say they're anything else.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
You know, Zhongli does a lot of non-funeral related work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Oh god.
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well, that is quite enticing. All right then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
Pretty sure in Genshin lore, a piece of a god is very dangerous. So I'm not sure we want to find that. Pieces of gods were the reason Xiao was such an edgelord.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Yeah, and they use the remains of the big snake that Raiden tread upon to make delusions.
Guyun Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex.
And you don't really realize how pretty this game is when you're spending all your time grinding domains.
After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size.
Forgot the name about the leftover dust from Archon when died. Leftover dust. I think with most gods it depends on what they were the god of. Like they'll usually explode in a burst of whatever they were the god of in times. You mean the as I don't think there's been a like dead Archon like that, right? Venti and Zhongli are both originals. Makoto died and she made the tree. While A is an original. Lesser Lord Kusanale, or Greater Lord Rukadevada, didn't leave a corpse to my knowledge. Was it Tatsaragame? Was the name of the remains of the serpent, or Abashi?
But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea.
Is it Guizhong? I think Guizhong just exploded into dust because she was goddess of dust.
So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyun Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyun Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life.
Wow, good cover. You know, this guy's a really poor liar. You know, you think it as a Fatui, you'd have to be a really good liar. But apparently they're just letting anyone in nowadays.
Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
The wind rises.
Wow. Ooh, what do we have here?
Time for takeoff.
Wait, fuck. Ouch. That hurt. Also, standing in the water, that makes it a bit of a pain in the ass.
The wind rises.
Because I can't burn a shield.
Quit following me.
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Oh, there it is.
Quit following me.
You using all the site to search for relics. Oh. Oh wait, fuck. Can't climb up there.
The wind rises.
Oh, just over here anyway.
They're gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. The hydromonic monsters. I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Wait, fuck.
Body and mind.
Yahoo!
Oh. Feel free to take out the other one.
Everybody stand back!
Behold.
There we go.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
You know, I love how the Fatui are in lore, these super competent, like, hyper advanced spies that know everything. Then in you're actually meeting them in game. I can't talk today, fuck. When you're meeting them in game, it's literally this guy.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good.
Once again, like advanced spy, everyone.
Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Dangerous thing to say next to the Lord of Geo. Oh fuck. Should have muted the mic before that. Came up on me by surprise though. That was a rough sneeze. But yeah, dangerous thing to say next to the Lord of Geo. No, thank you, Tobias.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Salterai next.
What is it? We'll take a stop at a Statue of the Seven to heal.
Off we go!
Oh, that's salt? Huh. I think I realized it at first, but you know, Salterai. Yeah, that makes sense. It checks out.
Squall Fury! Behold! I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secret. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
Oh, that's where the question came in.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Yeah, that's why she questioned the morality of Rex Lapis earlier then. Because she studied the God of Salt, and God of Salt sounds pretty nice, and Rex Lapis, you know, kind of murked her.
But we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
Yeah, so she's secretly a Goddess Salt sympathizer.
Squall Fury.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Hey. Oh, wait. Right there. They stand right there and click together. Is there multiple spots? Is this just isn't working? Oh, there it is.
See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
Ooh, come here.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think I've heard this saying before.
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt, to provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War. This benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north.
So south, east, west, north. Okay.
With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Hey, first of all,
Think you can get away?
I'll be your killer this evening. Wait. Wake up. There we are.
Cry louder.
Wait. What the fuck were you doing? Hi.
Too slow.
Hey. So we need Electro.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Hey then. So all of the things.
Behold, the princess and dip.
South. East.
That's what I call treasure.
West. And north.
Tianheng in the south.
Wait, fuck.
Yaoguang in the east.
I was confused.
Jueyun in the west.
Forgot which way south was.
In the north. The directions are the clue.
Hey,
Give it another try.
so that's north. Yeah, fuck. I thought that was south. No, I thought that was south. I mean... Fuck. Hey. South. No, fuck. That's... Did it again. Gotta reset it now. I am dumb.
Tianheng in the south.
Hey.
Yaoguang in the east. Jueyun in the
Hey,
west.
south.
Jinse in the north. The directions
East.
are the clue. Give it another try.
West. And north. I'm not stupid after all.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth, lost to time.
Ooh, wow, the way he said that is not comforting.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
Well, then go in alone and see how long you survive.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that she says that. Because she obviously doesn't know that he's Morax, or at least she's not supposed to. And he's never really said anything too positive about Morax, indicate he's some Morax fanboy. So it seems weird that she would believe he'd have issue accepting it.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Hey. Guess I'll switch back to Jingcho. And there he is.
Chivalry will never...
Yeah.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Hey. Of mysteries and salt. Oh wow, look at that. Exactly what I needed. Clearly Hoyoverse is generous. Okay, mysteries and salt. Yeah, level 90. Hey. Let go of this? Yeah, I guess I will. It's Saltman.
Are these... statues?
This is...
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Or are it's actually previously made of salt. Hi there.
Stabilize.
Wait. Supposed to climb up this? He is transfixed in Earth's position. No, perhaps he was also afraid. Okay, so this is just same thing. Yeah.
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
It just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Yeah. Was it that's the god of salt's power. They can severely affect your health by giving you too much sodium.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this is mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey! How can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Oh, I can see where this is going now, though. I can see that this is going to be a much more impressive artifact.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Yeah, the fact that he said that especially, it's definitely going to be more valuable.
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Time for takeoff. Let's play. No, my sword.
Solidify!
Huh, just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
Oh no, buddy, you don't want to do this. You don't want to cross this bridge.
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you. Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
ensues.
Oh.
Gather! Order guide you.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Ring cutter!
Unsightly insects!
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Oh, you'll lose again. Also, the fact that he says darn.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
Darn you, said the adult.
Hey, Paimon likes Mora, but Paimon doesn't do bad things.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Wait, that's a chest, I believe.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Anyway, I never heard you say Rex Lapis. Oh, yeah, because he prefers to be called Rex Lapis and not Morax or Lord of Geo.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Sound of impending migraine.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Yeah, there is a chest. Oh. Huh. That's interesting death posture.
The wind rises.
Ah, fuck. I see where we're going now. So it doesn't stay permanently.
Quake! Solidify!
Let's light it up! Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword!
Think you can get away?
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse.
I will have order.
Examine the broken sword. And nothing to do like that here as well.
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the god of salt had to fight back. Fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
Oh boy. If she goes against the contract too, that'd be fucking hilarious.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Oh man, she's doing it.
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that.
I mean, she didn't protect her people, she turned them into salt sculptures. She didn't do that intentionally, but that's what she did.
Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But, as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract.
Oh man, I thought she was to get meteored.
I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
I mean, is that really a surprise to you? You know that Havria wasn't one of the 7.
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then... this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt.
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax. Don't try to trick me.
He isn't just a follower of Morax.
Hey, come back!
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken.
I like how he admits that's probably worse than killing her.
Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
So this is all the same one?
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
Talk to Wanyan and witness the truth. No. Hey. He once held something in his hand, unpraised and opposed with supreme effort. This must be the one who... Oh, the one who killed her. Wow. This guy's... I don't know what that pose is. Maybe trying to cover his own face or something about the salt explosion. Hey. Runs here, no matter what was once here, not remains but a single flower of salt.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime.
Oh, so that's the twist. That, Morax didn't kill her. She was betrayed by her own people because they saw her as unworthy of their worship. That wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting it to just be, Morax, she broke her contract. Morax shows up and eats her.
The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Wait, so no, they did it as an act of mercy. They killed their own god out of mercy, wow.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't.
Well, there goes her entire worldview.
This must be a lie. A false history, all
Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also. All right then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground. Telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
Oui, Jean? Hey. Okay, nothing else here to really look at, I suppose. That's a really cool quest, actually. I had seen this scene before, by accident, but it wasn't spoiled to me exactly what went down here, just that there were a bunch of salty people. Also, is there anything up here I'm missing? I guess not.
See who can make the biggest splash.
Also, one thing I've realized, I forgot the fucking chest in the boat. So I'll get that.
Too slow. Behold! Quit following me. The wind rises. You want to use my hat as an umbrella?
Yeah, forgot about this. Apparently there's another one.
You're so happy just to see the sun again. Behold! Squall and fury.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, I completely fucking forgot about it at first. Remembered it while during the Havria cock.
Unnecessary.
How much do I even have? Not that much. Oh, right up there. Don't know what the optimal route up here is. Maybe it was, I think it was actually across there. Walking over there, but fuck it, we'll climb now.
The wind rises.
Here we go.
Animo characters sure do make this game easier.
Let's play.
Ooh, bird eggs.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming. I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended.
That's a funny way to put God genocide.
History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method. But unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folktales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Wow, that's fucking dramatic. Yeah. Man, Genshin is really good at pulling the fucking heartstrings, aren't they? Holy fuck.
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. We did not measure right and wrong during the days of the Archon War in the same manner as we do today. Of course, as I am now, I only wish that she could have lived in a gentler time. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own right, they are nothing before Osial. If a day comes when he should recover his strength and return, I believe that even so, he will be defeated once more. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of... That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now, Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Huh. Well, that was a fun quest. Definitely interesting. Some thought-provoking ideas in it. Huh. Not sure I have enough time left to stream to commit to doing much more. But I think I'll do second part of this next time. Thanks for tuning in and watching, Tobias. A lot of fun to talk to you. But I suppose I'll end the stream now.
Too slow.
I hope you'll tune in again another time. A lot of fun to talk to you. Have a good day. Yeah, same to you. I said have a great day.